evolution and bibliography. So firstly, we move to understanding about the market orientation. So the market orientation is focused on the customer needs and reference, and it's important gathering the market intelligence. So the market orientation is so important for the company to enhance the customer satisfaction and foster the brand loyalty and also drive the long-term profitability. The market orientation is focused on the intelligent generation, disseminating across the department and respond effectively the customer demands. It emphasizes the customer orientation, competitor orientation, or the interdepartmental coordination. Moreover, the market orientation is strategic resources for the sustained competitive advantage. About the market orientation perspective, so firstly about the behavioral perspective, the market orientation is focused on the market intelligence and acting on the market intelligence. About the cultural perspective, so the organization culture is focused on the customer value, the customer centric. About the strategic, so the market orientation is to anticipate and respond and have the business to adapt the market change rapidly. Next, we'll move to the Apple's market orientation approach. So, according to the theory, so the Apple they employ the market oriented, customer-driven strategic with some of the key tactics like user-centric design, premium pricing, and ecosystem integration. About the user-centric design, so any design of the iPhone so based on the customer demands, and about the premium pricing, so the iPhone is setting up the higher price for the customer willing to pay for the superior quality. And about the code system, so the iPhone user can work seamless with the other Apple product, and they can build the customer retention. In this figure, we can see the iPhone sales revenue grow from the 2018 to 2023. About the SWOT analysis for the iPhone, so the iPhone have many strengths, like they have brand loyalty like 92%, the user retention, and the iPhone contribute a high profit margin to the Apple company with the 42%. However, the Apple company also have some weakness, like because they depend on the iPhone product, because the iPhone is contribute to the 52% on Apple's revenue, and the premium price also have the limit for them to enter to the price sensitive market like Africa or the Southeast Asia. Besides, the Apple have opportunities to grow in the future because they have the strong resources to expand in the other market, on the developing markets like Southeast Asia or China. They also they can build the ecosystem like the Apple Music or the iCloud lastly, about the threats of the Apple, because now they must face the growth of the other competitor like Samsung, Huawei, Oppo, something like that, and the regulation in China, EU, such as the GDPR regulation about the general data protect user of the Europe. For the strategy for Apple to invite to the other countries, so we must go through the export analysis. Firstly, about the political, so in the China market, they can face they face on the other barrier because the US and the China trade tension, and the economic like the global inflation affect the consumer spending. About the social, so it's the demand on the sustainable technology price, and technology they have a chance to grow up with the rapid advance in AI or 5G connection. And about the environmental, they must commitment to have a commitment to the carbon neutrality. About the legal, so it's the strict GDPR compliance in Europe to protect the data user in Europe. About the marketing mix strategy of Apple, firstly about the product, they built the best product, the best phone in the world, including the hardware and the service combination. Like iOS, they have a good integrated with the iPhone. It's different from the other phone because like Samsung, Huawei, they just build the hardware and the software. The system is the Android is depend on Google. About the price strategy of Apple is the best way for differentiate the gap from the other iPhone. They positioning the iPhone is the luxury value phone in the world, and many people must design the iPhone. But the place beside the authorized store from the other country. Now they also have plan to build other channel like the e-commerce or the other online website. About the promotion, before the Apple do not spend any too much budget for the promotion, but now they also have many the good promotion for user, like they can trade the old one and give the user the new one, or they trade the other phone to exchange the new phone. After above the analysis, so we can see the Apple have many competitive advantages. Like firstly, they have hardware leadership in the world because they achieve their screen like Retina XDR display, or the durability battery is better than the other phones. About the software integration, is the one more again is the best competitive advantages of Apple, because the iOS and the iPhone can combination to work in the ecosystem, with the ecosystem with the other Apple product like iPad, MacBook, Mac Pro, like that. About the brand and exclusivity, so they will build the Apple like the most valued brand in the world, and also they have the customer loyalty like the 92% for customer satisfaction and 82% for customer retention. We can see the benchmarking and the comparison about the Apple with the other rival like the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra or Google Pixel 8 Pro. Especially you we can insist on the last two lines about the ecosystem locking. The Apple have the advantage they have the ecosystem, good ecosystem. Then the other one just only use the iOS, and the other phone must depend on the Android. So and about the resale value, so the iPhone keep remain the 70% value after 1 year, and the other phone just remain 55 or 50% after 1 year. Nowadays, Apple, like other company, must focus on the ESG strategy. Truly, in the environment, they have the commitment in the 2030 about the carbon neutrality, and from the material to build up the iPhone 15. 100% they use the recyclable material like aluminum and the rare earth material. And lastly, they remove the chargers in the box, and after that they